Donnelly trying to encourage his team to get it done here today. Tough assignment against the Marian University Knights under first-year coach Mark Henninger. They come in at 6-4. They've won 5 of their last 6 ball games, defending national champions. Cougars open up with an offensive line that averages 287 a man tackle to tackle. Zach Reiner in there at center snapping the ball. Riley Flynn, Brian Gegner are the guards. Cam Edwards and Dustin Underwood are the tackles. Here's a run up the middle, and here's some daylight for Nicodemus inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5 and a touchdown. Just like that, 57, 58 yards on the touchdown run, and Nicodemus straight up the middle, and he laid it at the little guy who packs some power.
And that is the way you start off the game. In a big game like today against an in-state rival, that is the way you do it. I am an offensive-minded person, and I like to run the ball. You set that up, and then everything else can come.
And they have the lead here with 1:15 remaining in the opening quarter, 10-7. Niklinski out of the empty backfield, steps up, and then nailed and lost the football. To pick up on it is Cardin. Cardin will run inside the front. Now they blew the whistle. Wow.
I thought this big man was going to get one.
That does not like that whistle.
Oh, they blew the ball dead.
And that is no fumble recovery either.
Put faith in your team that they're going to succeed, and hopefully the defense can stand up right now.
We got a guy out there, 94, that we don't have him on the roster for Marian. They're going to go for it in 4th down and 9. Niklinski in the pocket, flush to his right, and now it's sacked back at the 34-yard line. They finally got to him as getting in there. Zach Bruce celebrating the sack. As we mentioned, Marian giving up 33 sacks coming into the ball game, and finally USF on 4th down a stop, and they'll take over with excellent field position at their own 44-yard line. 2 wide to the right. That's the short side of the field. And the look off the play action. Here's a curl play, and Lake trying to turn the corner, going nowhere. As Stance denied him to get to the outside, and then Corey Terrell came up and finished them off.
Coach Donnelly, tough first half there. 11 plays on offense. What was your message to the team during halftime?
Well, we just got to settle down and play what we're coached to do. Guys trying to take some things in their own hand. We had a lot of mistakes, communication on the back end. Had a lot of plays in the middle of the field, more than usual, which has created some confusion. Hopefully we've got that straightened out.
Daniel, it all starts in the trenches. You got to win the battles up front. It's empty backfield. Here's Niklinski, steps up, and he's buried. They got to him that time at the 30-yard line, and Matt Cardin was there.
To do a better job on getting those linebackers dropped back into coverage to pick up something.
Now watch what's going on here. Here's Hohenstein wanting to throw, and he's in trouble, wrapped up, and sacked back at the 30-yard line. So they tried to cross up the Cougars in a must-win situation for Marian, gambling every step of the way, and that time it's a sack on Hohenstein back at the 30, so St. Francis takes over right there.
You can trust in it.
Campbell picks up a yard. They'll play action fake. The rush is coming, a throw, and he's got the catch near side inside the 20, and a gain down to the 15. That was Aaron Knight who took it away from Daniel with Yoder back there with Nicodemus. Short drop, rush is coming. Here's the throw, the fade to the right corner. Knight goes in. He's got it, holds on, touchdown. So 3rd and goal from the 9, and Knight twice makes very good catches, and the Cougars get on the board. In dramatic fashion, they're back within 4, pending the extra point conversion coming up by Emerson Eater.
Knight went up and got that. That was beautiful. He used his body in order to keep the defensive back out of the play, and just went up there and got it. So I'm impressed with that kid, especially as close to the sideline as he was. He was able to get a foot in bounds.
From a defender, if you get leaning just a little bit the wrong way, he's by you. Short drop, he's stepping up. Niklinski over the middle, and a one-handed attempt, and intercepted onto the front.
Nice.
And the Cougars have got the ball. Keith Harris was there. No, they were down with the pick.
Nice.
That ball was off the finger of one of the Marian would-be receivers, and Taylor Brown went down and got it. And here is Yoder out of the shotgun formation once again. Looks to hand it off, kept the ball. No, hands the ball. Campbell tripped up to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Near sideline. Down the foot race to right sideline. Then behind the 25 to the 20 to the 15. It's run down inside the 10-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle by the Marian Knights. It'll be 1st and goal for USF at the 9 of Marian. Nicodemus lines up behind. Here is Yoder looking, and still steps up, flush to his right side. Throws to the end zone. He's got a man. That's Cam Smith holds on and a touchdown. So it'll be an 11-yard touchdown toss at the 4:08 mark.
When in doubt, you go to your main man, Cam Smith. They just have that connection. Yoder's flushed out of the pocket, and Cam Smith did a good job of adjusting his route to make sure that he found the hole.
We're down to 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Motion Knight. Right to left behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the drop by Yoder. Looking, steps up, dances, throws in traffic. That's a catch by Cam Smith. Right at the 40, 45, 50. Inside the 30, 35 to the 25-yard line and bumped out of bounds. He delivered as much of a hit against Hohenstein as he received, but a big play by the Cougars with 12.1 seconds remaining, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at about the 23-yard line of Marian.
You know, Joe, I dare to say,
3rd down in 10. Cougars in 4-down area if they need it. Here's Yoder, sets his feet, throws. That's a high ball, but it's caught at the 12-yard line. It is ruled a catch. Yes, and a 1st down for St. Francis. Official took a little look out there as Cam Smith again. And boy, the ball high and to the outside. How was he able to get even 1 foot in bounds? But he managed. From 33 yards out for the tie. Here's the kick on the way. It's long enough. Is it good? And it is. Flank to the right. The short side of the blitz is coming. Heklinski looks, screens the ball. Not really. Nice. Right. That was Corey Terrell that broke through there. And the 6-foot junior got a paw off to knock it away. Yoder ready to put the play in motion again very quickly. We're down to just over 11 minutes. Time remaining. A throw to the right. Here's an open field catch by Smith. He's got the 1st down inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Wide to the left, the wide side of the field. Blitz coming by Gene. Here's Yoder, time of the pocket, throws the middle. Knight's got it at the 20, to the 15, to the 10, dragging tacklers down to the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. USF trying to take the lead. Really the lone wideout. Underwood stays in. He's tight to the left. They'll hand the ball. And here's the throw to the corner, and they've got a touchdown.
Is that Noble?
That is a touchdown catch from Micah Noble on a play action fake. He sets up as the right halfback. Micah Noble with the touchdown reception, and the Cougars at the 9:37 mark are on top again here at home at 30-24. They've got to get to the 48s of Marian. Here's the drop and a throw, and that's a high ball. Coates got it. And he fights his way down to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains. As Seth Coate used that 6'3 frame. That ball sailed a little bit, and he went up and got it. Too wide to the left, the short side of the field. Here's a quick screen. Appenzeller to the 40, 45, and trying to stay in bounds, and he does. Fights his way inside the 30, down close to the 25. Nice job by Cody Appenzeller, who got robbed, absolutely robbed last week in Upland. Before this snap of the football, as Yoder with 2 wide to the right, rolls to the right, looking, throws in the seam. He's got to catch Knight, works his way to the 10 and out of bounds. At the 9-yard line, it'll be 1st and goal. St. Francis trying to put some icing on the cake. This one will be from about 24 yards out. Let's go down with Sean quickly.
Yeah, real fast, Joe. This is not a gimme. In about 10 minutes, the wind has really picked up. Let's see what Eber does.
And he's got the distance. Did he have the angle? He does. So it'll be a field goal at the 3:35 mark. 24-yard field goal makes it a lead of 10. Yoder this time out of the shotgun, rolls to his left side, looking to throw the fade. He's got Seth Coate and a touchdown. Coate with a touchdown catch of 20 yards, and no coverage that time by Marian. Time of the score 2:12, and that's probably the easiest touchdown catch Seth Coate has had. Empty backfield, 3 wide to the left, short drop. Heklinski looking, running out of time, steps up, throws over the middle, tip ball intercepted again, and the Cougars have got it. I believe that's Corey Terrell on the kick, and he brings it down to the USF, or to the Marian 25-yard line. Game, set, match.
Nice.
You know, the Cougars, Daniel Carter, came in with 12 interceptions on the year, and that included, they had 3 last week. They've got 2 today. In fact, the 2 have come in the last 2 Marian possessions.
Coach Donnelly, was a tale of two halves today. You're really coming out there in the second half. What's your takeaway from today's game?
Coaches did a great job making some adjustments on both sides of the ball. Came out a little bit too hyper. You had to get them settled down and just do what they were coached to do. And they did that. That really takes a lot of character. Well, 34-7 in the second half. Couldn't be happier with our players and our coaches today.
You made a personnel change to start the second half. Played a little looser and a little faster, and it obviously paid off, right?
Well, you know, Josh has the ankle thing tightens up at the half. That's kind of the way we do it, first, second half. And, you know, he made some plays today.
Indeed. Thanks, Coach.
Kevin, there was a lot on the table today, and the kids just stepped up in that second half to get that. There was a lot of things out there.
They really did. I mean, this is kind of the tradition. You know, your chips are down, your back's against the wall. What are you going to do? And they really stepped it up and played. They did exactly what we told them to do.
All right, now the waiting game comes, and it looks like you'll be back here next Saturday. But
I believe
that's
so.
what you wanted to have.
That's right. We'll be at home next Saturday and hopefully the next one.
Thanks, Coach.
Kevin, obviously, a lot better job on defense in the second half. Was some of that just the fact that your defense wasn't on the field as much in the second half?
Well, that was part of it, but we weren't getting them off the field either.
Right,
It was
yeah.
a combination of things, but certainly turned it around the second half.
Devin, huge day today, senior day. Tell me about that interception. You went down for it and you got it.
I mean, first I gotta give big props to the defensive line. I mean, they came down and they were pressuring the quarterback, and he had to get rid of the ball really quick. So I mean, I was in the right spot at the right time, and I got to give credit to the defensive lineman.
Well, I tell you what, this is a signature win for the St. Francis Cougars. I know you're a local guy out of Snyder. What's it feel like to take a big victory today?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, in my 4 years here, Marian's always played us tough, and they beat us most of the years I've been here. So it's nice to finally get the W. I respect them. They're a good team, but it's nice we came out on top.
We were ready all week. We've been circling this game on our calendar all week. We were ready. We had a great week of preparation, and we just came out ready. We played a lot with our hearts today. I was really proud of the team as a whole.
And you know, you had a couple quarterbacks you worked with today, and you were successful during all 4 quarters of the game. What do you attribute that to?
Just a lot of reps in practice. We get plenty of reps with them throughout the week, and it really helps out. And when it comes game time, we really show up.
So I'm standing here with Chesterton's finest. On my left is Aaron Knight, best hands in the land. On my right, TB Taylor Brown, biggest head and biggest hitter in the world, in the nation. All right, hey, both of them had good games. You know, we clinched the championship, conference championship. So I'm gonna talk to you first, Knight. You know, you had some big plays, big catches. Talk a bit about the receiver scheme and what was going on as far as on the receiver side.
I mean, our offense as a whole, you know, started off slow, and you know, we had our backs against the walls in the first half. So it was just really crucial to, you know, get ourselves together at halftime and just come out and just play our game, play Cougar football.
Now, I know everyone's seen it, at least everyone that was here. We had some kind of bad calls that was going on. Did that frustrate y'all, you know, during the plays? Or?
Yeah, it's gonna suck, but, you know, we can't do anything about that. You know, it's theirs, and, you know, we just got to put that aside and just forget about it, have short-term memory.
And that's what we did. Hey, you had a great game. Hey, one time for the seniors. Congratulations. The fans are the greatest. We had the greatest fans,
We got
honestly.
the best fans in the nation. I tell you.
Best fans in the nation.
Best fans.
I got you next. Hey, standing here with my young gun, TB, Young Brown.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, it's like not a son to me, but like a son to me. I feel like I raised you since birth, but I didn't. But hey, you had a good game today. You know, you had some big hits, clinch moments. Just talk a little bit about your performance for those who didn't see it.
I didn't want this to be my last, game in the USF jersey, so I did everything in my power to make sure that didn't happen. So I went out there and played with passion, played with heart. The line of sight and attack was what I did for most of the day. So, I mean, that's what it was.
That's exactly what you did. You know, playing with you for the years that I have, you've grown so much. You know, you've become one of the best players that's been here, you know what I'm saying, especially at DB, especially at safety, defense, you know, just all around. And
Thanks, man.
Congratulations. You had a nice play, a big pick, big hits.
Thanks, bro.
That's Taylor Brown, Young Brown. So I know y'all know this guy, Davey Yoder, my old roommate, 102. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big games and congratulations on the conference championship. You played a good game. And so let's talk a little bit about what was going on, you know, in your head as far as throughout the game.
Well, I was pretty upset with how the game was going in the first half, you know. Wanted to come out and you know, after that first play, I thought, hey, we're going to come out, we're going to do what we said we were going to do all week. We're going to go out here and kind of put them in the dirt right away. But, you know, we faced a little adversity, and halftime we got together. We discussed, you know, who wants it more. We wanted it more, you know, come out there. And, you know, Josh was the one that actually suggested to put me in the second half, see if I could spark us up a little bit. So, you know, what a guy, character, a lot of character from Josh Miller there.
Oh, yeah. Josh Miller, definitely a big leader. You know, shout outs to Josh, senior as well. You know, it was senior night, and the seniors showed out. You know, from you to Josh to Rush to TB, you know, all the seniors, Big Cam, everyone. You know, we did a good job out here. Yep. And also, you had some beautiful throws. You know, corner balls right in the end zone. Talk a bit about just how you feel you did, or what you would like to see happen more. Just everything, really.
I mean, I went out there. I kind of the thing I've been doing all year, coming in relief and just trying to do my best, seeing my guys getting open, guys making plays. We had some really good catches from some of our guys out there, and I got a lot of trust in you know, Cam made some good catches on that touchdown. Knight going up, getting the ball. Knight told me at halftime, hey man, if I'm there, throw it up. I'm gonna come down with it. You know, I trust him. I trust all my receivers. They get open, and the O-line, Griner, Gagner, Minardo stepping up as a freshman, Kagan Morris and Big Cam, and then Dustin Underwood, man, they're just doing a great job out there protecting me and you know, giving me time. I don't think I got sacked in the second half, so they did a wonderful job. And Nick over on the ball. Jalen obviously had that long run on there, and everybody came together. Defense, you guys made some plays out there. It was unbelievable, man, unbelievable.
All right, Wade. Good game, man. Way to get this championship. We're not done yet, though. We got to keep going. We got another one to get in about, what, 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, 4 games.
So about 4 more games.
Let's go.
We'll be back here. So, hey, that's David Yoder, quarterback.
Hey, first half, we came out and we got that first touchdown, and we thought we were going to easily go down the field and score, you know. And then we got punched in the mouth, and then we didn't know what to do. So second half, we got back in. We came out, and we put the pedal to the metal again, and we did what we had to do.
So were there any certain adjustments that, you know, Coach Miller, any of the offensive line talked about, or was it all mental? Was it all fight and hunger and heart?
It was fight, hunger, and heart, like you just said. I mean, it was all mental. I mean, we had the plays to beat them. We just had to want it for ourselves. So that's what we had to do, and we did it.
So I'm standing here with the Corey Terrell. You know what I'm saying? He had a real good game today. He held it down, had a big pick in the fourth quarter for the Cougars to clinch this conference championship. So during that play, you know, just tell me what was going on, what you seen, and the outcome, which was a pick. But just tell us more about it.
I had to make a play. I read the quarterback. I seen my receiver. Had to make a play. I knew I could get a hands on him. Collision route. Seen the ball in the air. Had to grab it.
Hey, that was a good play. You know, hey. And big shout out to, you know, we come from the same hometown, you know what I'm saying? Both Indy boys, Dub C.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
East Side, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it was a good play. I'm glad I can grab you. I'm going to get more people. Hey,
yes, sir.
Keep it up. We're not done yet. Remember, we're not done yet.
USF,
we got another championship to go. That's Corey Terrell.